Alrighty, so today we're doing the what if every player returned to their first team or the team that drafted them or the team they originally signed with. The reason I'm doing this video is the draft is tomorrow for MLB, and I felt like it kind of worked really well. It kind of coincided really well. I know it's been done before in the past, but I felt like it just really worked with the time that's happening in baseball. So with that being said, I do have a huge favor to ask of you guys. YouTube is not putting my videos in sub boxes, and also some notifications aren't being sent out. A lot of you guys posted or tweeted me and also put a comment in yesterday's video that you didn't get a notification or you did not see the video in sub boxes. So down below next to the subscribe button, there's a little bell icon. Go and click it and make sure that all notifications are on. I tried to talk to YouTube about it. They said that's really the only way that could change this. So if you want to be notified whenever a video does go live, or have the best chance of being notified whenever a video does go live, make sure all notifications are selected. It's not just me. I know a lot of other content creators were having this issue yesterday and the last couple days as well. Videos not appearing in sub boxes, videos just not being, or subscribers not being notified whenever a video does go live. So not just for me, other content creators, any other people that you watch on YouTube, make sure you have notifications on so that you're notified whenever a video does go live, just because you may not be seeing a video. I know some of you guys didn't see the video that I put up yesterday. If you guys did miss it, it was a what if the Marlins never traded those core players that they used to have: Yelich, Ozuna, Stanton, all those guys. It was a huge what if. So if you guys want to check that out, it'll be in the top corner up here. So again, guys, make sure you click that little bell icon so you're notified whenever a video does go live. So now talking about today's video, every player is back on their original team. We're talking international signings. We're talking like the team that they were drafted by, and we're gonna see how MLB would play out if that was the case. So I hope you do enjoy the video. Make sure you hit that like button. That's the easiest way for me to know that you enjoy these videos, and also you want to see some more MLB content. The more likes, just the better it is, not just for me, but also I know that that's what you guys want to see, so I keep bringing out things like that. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, or consider hitting that subscribe button, and click that little bell icon that I've already talked about. And of course, get in the comment section. Today I want you to tell me one player you wish you could have back at your team, a player that you traded away, a player that left in free agency, whatever it is. I want to know one player from your favorite team that is left and you want back on that team. All right, guys, that's it. Let's hop into it. Let's go look at the roster that I use, because I know a lot of you guys are going to ask about it. So the one that I did use is right here. It's by Cubs fan 26 TAS. It's called Drafted. So this is the roster that I used for this video. I know a lot of you guys are going to ask about it, so I figured I would show you guys. So when you go to the community tab that you guys see here on the main menu, you go to roster vault, and if you search Drafted in the name category or the name setting where it says search, you go name, and then it'll be right here, Drafted. That's the one you could use. You could use any of the other ones if you feel like those ones would do better. Whichever one you just felt. This is the one I used. This is the one I know that a lot of people have suggested to me in comment section, so this is the one I'm gonna go with. So what we're gonna do is a 1-year sim, and what we're gonna do is, one, we're gonna look at all the rosters just to kind of see how the MLB would be different nowadays if this were to happen. And I kind of want to see some of these stacked teams, some of the changes that we have. So let's go through it. Let's just kind of see what everybody has. So maybe we just focus on the MLB. I guess we could go through like kind of AAA. Well, I feel like that's going to take quite a bit. So we'll just kind of go like this, look at the lineups, and I guess we could also like kind of just flick back to see AAA as well. But you guys can see DJ LeMahieu. I remember when he was a Cub. Baez, Bryant, Soler, Glaber, Eloy, Josh Donaldson was originally a catcher when the Cubs drafted him. And you guys can kind of see the Cubs lineup there. When we take a look at the Reds, you guys can see everybody here. Yasmani Grandal. Man, imagine him on the Reds. And then, of course, Didi Gregorius. You got Billy Hamilton. And then we'll slowly, I wouldn't say slowly, but we'll go through it just so you guys can kind of see every single player and kind of get an idea of what each team would be like, because I have a feeling some of these teams are going to be pretty stacked. Tommy Pham on the Cardinals, I think bringing him back would be a great addition to the Cardinals, because I kind of feel like the outfield right now is a little weak for the Cardinals indeed. When you see the Diamondbacks, You know, Goldschmidt, not a bad player to have back on the Diamondbacks. You look at the Rockies with Corey Dickerson, not too much change with that team for sure. And then the Dodgers, D. Gordon, Jordan on the Dodgers would be insane. Carlos Santana, Matt Kemp in his prime would have been unbelievable. You guys can see, I didn't even look at like the AAA. O'Neal Cruz. Oh, I didn't know O'Neal Cruz was part of the Dodgers at one point. Ooh, that would be a crazy player to have in the Dodgers farm system. You guys can see the Orioles here. You know, I bet they could use like Mike Yastrzemski and Jonathan Scope. The Red Sox, Yoan Moncada on that team would be insane. Imagine Bogarts, Devers, and Moncada all in the infield. Have Chavis at first. Oh, Anthony Rizzo at first. I totally forgot he went from the Red Sox to the Padres. Wow, that team would be insane. Wow, that would be an insane team. Like that is a solid infield for sure. So just kind of looking at it, you know, some pretty good teams. You know, Tatis on the White Sox would be unbelievable as well. Same with Semien at short, Tatis at what? No, Tatis at short, maybe Tim Anderson at third, Semien at second. That's a pretty solid team too. I was kind of confused about that one, but you guys can kind of get the idea. Eugenio Suarez used to be with the Tigers, and I don't want to keep this going for too long because we do also have to look at the starting pitching, so of course, and actually the bullpen as well. So let's just kind of quickly get through the rest of the lineups. Of course, you can always pause if you need to kind of get a better look at what each team would look like. But yeah, some of these teams are pretty insane. I think the one that I like the most, just based off the infield, would be either the White Sox or the Red Sox. The Red Sox would be kind of nasty for sure. So there's that. We'll take a look at the pitching because I know there's some changes with the pitching indeed. The Cubs pitching wouldn't be that great. The Cubs really don't have, they just never really have been able to develop good pitching arms recently. You know, if you go back to like the early 2000s, there's definitely some good names there. You had Pryor, you had Wood, Carlos Zambrano, but recently not too much to be excited about unless it's like Braylon Marquez. But even him, I have some worries for sure. The Dodgers has some pretty solid arms there. You've got the Padres with Corey Kluber, Luis Castillo with the Giants. Okay. And I'm looking at the rest of them, and not too many that it's like, wow, this is pretty nice. I think the Rays would have the best if we're just looking at just what's happened so far. Syndergaard on the Blue Jays, that would be the ace that they've been searching for quite some time. But yeah, kind of get the idea of what every team is like. Tigers wouldn't be too bad. The Royals would have Greinke. But yeah, I feel like pitching, there's a lot of changes that have been going on throughout the league just based on where players are going, and just it just shows that a lot of players just don't stick with their original team. So it's kind of interesting to see where some of these players have gone, where they've moved to, where they've moved from, and there's a lot of changes here. So it's pretty cool to see how much players move in the MLB. So there it is. Those are the lineups. Those are the teams. Here we are. That's it. There's the rosters and everything. Let's get this 1 year sim done. See who comes out on top. All right, so the season's over, and I'm kind of interested to see how everything played out. Like, this is, I don't really care about the Cubs won, the Braves, like, because I was controlling them. Don't really care about that. I'm more interested to see who's on top, who dropped down, things like that. So the Pirates are still in last. Sorry, Pirates. Yeah, you're just kind of bad. So the Dodgers are still on top. You know, the Reds and the Braves made the wild card. The Red Sox are in first. The Blue Jays. Okay. The Blue Jays. You've got the Yankees. So 3 teams from the East made the postseason. You've got the Twins. Okay. The Angels. Oh, no, the Astros. Sorry, not the Angels. And then, okay, the Marlins. The Marlins came out on top in the East with the Nationals being in last. All right. So let's take a look at league leaders. Eloy came out on top in home runs, but okay, so let's see. Justin Turner on the Reds. I totally forgot he was part of the Reds. I missed that part when we went through it. Brad Miller. Brad Miller, no way. You've got Lindor, JD Martinez on the Astros. So essentially JD Martinez is the Jordan of past. So okay, let's take a look and see what else we have. Hits was Freddie Freeman, Jorge Polanco, Tim Anderson, D Gordon. Doubles was Tommy Pham and Tim Anderson. Triples, Ketel Marte and Trevor Story. Ketel Marte, that's right, he was on the Mariners before they traded him. And then you've got, was it Ketel Marte for Mitch Haniger? Was that the trade? I think it was the trade. I gotta look that up now. It was Taijuan Walker and Ketel Marte for Mitch Haniger and Gene Segura. That's right, that was the trade. So Moncada, Yoan Moncada at the top of the list for RBIs, and then you guys can kind of see the other league leading stats. So yeah, there we go. There's all the moves. Yelich with the Marlins, which of course kind of ties into what happened in yesterday's video. But all right, some interest. Anibal Sanchez, okay, with the least amount of losses. Nate Jones back with the White Sox. Kirby Yates on the Red Sox. So okay. Some interesting league leaders indeed. And let's check and see who were the MVPs. So you got Stanton and Yelich at the top for National League. In the American League, you've got Springer, Moncada, and Max Muncy. That's right, he was with the Athletics before he went to the Dodgers. And you guys can see some of the other award winners. So some pretty interesting ones indeed. Like that definitely, okay, that was pretty interesting to see. So what we're gonna do is, I wish I could control this without like having to get involved, but unfortunately it just doesn't work like that. I wish there was, unless I like controlled every team. That's really the only way to do it. So let's just sim into the World Series, I should say. And I guess we could do we could control that and see who wins there. So let's see who comes out in this situation. So we have the Dodgers, which I feel like it's just like coded into the game that no matter what, the Dodgers need to win the playoffs. I just feel like that's the case. So I wonder if we could, yeah, we can. So there's that. So the first game was the Twins winning 3-2. Then you've got 7-6 for the Twins, 6-2 for the Twins. So could we hop into this game? We can. All right, let's do that. All right, so we're just gonna simulate. Oh, I guess just pitch and swing. I guess I'm kind of controlling everything now, which I feel like now I'm getting involved, which kind of defeats the purpose. But I'm really just gonna pitch and swing, and just kind of go like this and see what happens. I know this is getting involved, and I kind of hate doing this, but I want to see if this is the game winning or the series winning game for the World Series, and see who comes out on top. I mean, when you look at both teams, they're both pretty stacked. You know, you look at everything there. Eddie Rosario gets the first RBI of Game 4 of the World Series. The Dodgers look stacked as well. So these are some pretty good teams. Is this better than the current Minnesota Twins lineup though? I don't know. I think the Twins nowadays still have a pretty scary looking team. The double play there, tie ball game thanks to Corey Seager, and gonna keep going with it. I mean, both pitchers are looking pretty good on stamina, and I guess I can't change pitchers. Oh, so it will change the pitchers automatically. Awesome, love that I don't have to get involved there. Or do I? No, why am I controlling what's going on? Why am I controlling the Twins when I didn't select anybody? So the Twins get that, and I feel like this is a pitching change to the closer, Taylor Rogers, to close out the game, and he does it. The Twins defeat the Dodgers in the 2020 World Series. So let's go see who was the award winner. Danny Santana, okay. And then the postseason MVPs were Corey Seager and Miguel Sano. So there we go. That's what's gonna happen if every player went back to their original team in 2020. So crazy stuff. Like the Dodgers didn't win a World Series, which, come on, that never happens anyways. But the Twins come out on top with their lineup. So let's let's just go take a look and like kind of refresh what the Twins looked like, because offensively they looked really good, and pitching wise, Gibson, Derek Rodriguez, Jose Barrios, Balazovic, and Randy Dobnik. And then you guys can see their bullpen here. And then we'll take a look at the Dodgers bullpen, because we saw their offensive lineup, but like with Rio, Buehler, Kershaw, Urias, Maeda, that's a strong team. I'm surprised they didn't win. That's insane. So that's it, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. A little bit different, a little bit of a sim, another what if, and I hope you did enjoy it. Again, thumbs up down below if you enjoy these types of videos and you want to see some more of them. If you're new to the channel, go check out the rest of the videos. Hit that subscribe button as well. Remember, even if you are subscribed, make sure you hit that bell icon and turn on all notifications to be notified whenever a video does go live. And that's really about it, guys. I hope you did enjoy the video. In the comment section, let me know one player you wish you could have back on your team. I want to know some of those players. For me, as a Cubs fan, I would love to have Gleyber Torres back on the team. That would be, that would be huge to have him slot in at that second base spot. Oof, we'd be set. So I hope you guys do enjoy the video. That's about it, guys. 2 videos on screen now. Check them out if you haven't yet. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.